Hey, it's time for some science. We are going to wrap up talking about eclipses by doing some interactive notebook pages today. So you'll see under Wednesday, April 29th, you've got your interactive notebook here. It's telling you to complete the last assignment. You're going to watch this video. It tells you to watch the video below. It's not there yet because I'm making it right now, but it'll be there by the time you guys look. I'm going to show you how to access your interactive notebook, at least through Google Drive, because I can't access it through graded work because I'm not a student, but I know you guys know how to do that. But I want to highlight this right here. Notice it says complete the assigned pages and submit. What's that say? What'd you say? Submit? I can't hear you. What? Submit? Okay, now louder in the back. What was it? Submit. Okay. Submit your interactive notebook here, which means you have to go in and click. Don't just hit turn it in and not attach anything. I keep returning things to you guys. This will be the third video I say this. Okay. When you just turn it in, it's like showing up to class and going, I did it. That's nice. But in order to actually turn it in, you have to hand it to me when you come to class. So you have to hand it to me. You have to click on the little attachment thing or add. I think it's add. Go to your Google Drive, attach it there so that I can actually grade it and return it to you. So you're either going to go to your returned work and get it there because I'm going to finish up grading them tonight. I haven't returned them all to everybody yet. But still working on grading the moon ones, the phases that you did, which is pretty quick. But I'll get those graded. So anyway, we're going to go open that. So I'm going to show you how I get to mine because I can only get to mine through my Google Drive. So I open a new tab. I go to my Google Drive, which always runs a lot slower when I'm recording. I guess it's fighting for attention. It's going to show up as I just had it open. So it's right here under quick access because I just had it open. Yours might not be there. If you're going through your drive, you might have to go to your, oops, I have a lot of folders. You have to go to your one that says classroom because that's where all your Google Classroom stuff is. And then you only have one classroom. And I have different folders because me and Miss Chapman share this classroom. So this is all the different assignments you guys have done for science. So I have folders for all of that, but then I just keep my notebook right here. So I'm going to click on my notebook. And obviously mine hasn't been graded. And it's coming. All right, so I'm going to scroll all the way down to, we didn't get to do all the chapters. So I apologize, but yeah, I think we got through the most important ones, or at least my favorite ones. We did all of that. And here we go. Research. We did the moon. Okay, the moon's the last one we did together. And some of you guys, you'll see on your graded homework that, and when I went over the lesson on the phases of the moon for the project, when I went back over the final project instructions, please watch that video because I'd hate for you guys to turn in your calendar wrong. But a lot of you really were struggling with the waxing on. See, this is off. It's a new moon. And now with the waxing on, the light's on the right, the waxing on, the light's on the right, the waxing on, the light's on the right. So you're a full moon. Then waning off. Waning means to go away, to fade. Lights on the right. I mean, I did that earlier. Lights on the left, lights on the left, lights on the left. Light is gone because it's a new moon. So make sure you get those right because we do have a test. No, we don't have a test. Never mind. You already took your test. Oh, that's what it was. I was talking about on the review. Never mind. I haven't finished grading those yet either. That's my goal tonight. Finish grading else tests and finish the interactive notebook. So hopefully by the time you watch this message, you've gotten both of those things back. So we're going to finish up here with the lunar eclipses. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger because it's kind of small. This one's super easy. It just says place the sun, moon, and earth in the proper order for the solar eclipse. For a solar or a lunar. So for solar, obviously the sun's always going to be on the left. And I like all these little lines that help you line it up. Okay, so for a solar eclipse, okay, remember eclipse, I can't talk, eclipse. Okay, we're going to just click and drag, right? The solar eclipse, you've got, ooh, the Earth's falling off the paper. Get back in there, Earth. Okay, so now we have the moon in between the sun and the earth, and so it blocks out the sun momentarily. And then for the lunar eclipse, the sun still stays in the same spot, but this time we're going to switch oops, sorry, I forgot to switch them. Switch the Earth and the Moon, because now we have the Earth coming between the Moon and the Sun, and it's casting, or it's not necessarily casting a shadow, but it's not allowing all of the light from the Sun to reflect off the Moon. And remember, it blocks some of those blue colors in the spectrum, and so it appears red. So that's pretty easy. Okay, the next page, this one's a little bit trickier. It says, what was the last eclipse in your area? This is a little research, and I'm actually attached. You'll notice below this video, there's 2 links to 2 websites, because I don't really want you guys like freely Googling things online without a parent, because it's just, I want to keep everybody safe. So I'm actually going to just link to 2 articles that I already found that will help you answer these questions. So when was the last eclipse in your area, meaning like North Texas? What kind of eclipse was it? And then find a news article about the eclipse and paste it below. You don't have to find the news article about the eclipse and paste it below, because I'm giving you a link to that news article. But just use that news article to answer these questions. And then, so let me go to this one first. I'm going to go to this. Okay, so this is a cool website. It's gonna, I think I already, oh wait, I gotta go backwards so I can show you all how to find it. Sorry. Oh, went too far. Okay. Oh, dang it. All right, here we go. Okay. So we actually have a lunar eclipse coming up in June, but it's going to be just kind of partial. So that's kind of cool. So you go down here. When you get to this page, you'll have to scroll down, and there's a way to sort. Right now it's just showing, oh, I already have it like this. It's when you get this page, it's going to be sorted like this, the next 5 eclipses. Okay. It only shows the next 5. But so you have to change the pull down menu to, oops, I'm going to move myself out of the way. Go over there for a second. Okay. Your pull down menu, you need to go to, which one was it? Okay. Go to 2010 to 2019, basically the last 10 years. Okay. Not including 2020. So you want to click on that one. Okay. I can move myself out of the way again. And you want, it starts with 2010 and it goes down to 2019. So you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. We don't want this one, the Mercury transit. This was a total lunar eclipse, but it was in Europe and Asia and Africa. We want this one, the one that the partial solar eclipse. This was again lunar. We're looking for solar. Partial solar eclipse. This is the one. You should find the one that's August 21st, 2017. So you're going to click on that. Maybe I'll go ahead and just give you the link to go straight to this part so you don't have to search for it. That would be easier. Anyway, so it shows you this is what we were able to see. So you guys may have been, no, it was a high school day. I remember because I was teaching my high school class that day. So you guys may remember this. This was 3 years ago. You would have been in 3rd grade, and it would have been a day that you were doing school at home. So maybe you went outside and used like a little pinhole viewer or something else and were able to see it. But all we were able to see was just this little, this much of the sun was covered. We were able to still see a little sliver of the sun because it wasn't full. We were not in the path of totality. The path of totality was, this is pretty cool because you can see the map. This is where we are here in North Texas, and this little line right here is the path of totality. So you had to drive north. I forget what states it were. You can kind of play around with this website and see to go where they actually saw it fully. So it was Monday, August 21st. It started around 11:40 a.m. And then it was at its maximum, which was this at around 1 o'clock p.m. And then by 2:39, the sun was just, you couldn't see anything anymore. There's like a video here that kind of shows some of it. I mean, there's some really good information. Where the eclipse was seen, you can look at the path that went through America. You can look at the map and see how it went across the whole globe. So this is a pretty cool little website. So I know it's August 21st, 2017. So I'm going to go back to my notebook. When was the last eclipse in your area? And you're going to type it here. Oops. When it says type your answer here, just back up. We don't need those words. It's easier if I just see your answer. What did I say it was? August what? 21st, 2017. August 21st, 2017. You might want to jot this on a piece of paper. So when you go to do this in your notebook, you already have it. What kind of eclipse was it? For us, it was a partial lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse. Yeah. Well, it was total, but it was partial for us. Okay. It was okay. So let's say it was oops. What are these words? let's say it was a total solar eclipse, then I'm going to put partial in Dallas Fort Worth. Worldwide, oops. And then find a news article. You don't have to do that because I'm going to show you that too. That's actually this one. I'm going to attach this article. It's actually from space.com and it's going to also be linked. Sorry, who knows what advertisements y'all will get. Clearly, they think I want to buy these pretty blouses. So whatever. This could be worse. These are some really cool photos. It's a little video that you can play. It's only like a minute long and it has pictures from all around the world. Some from the International Space Station. This is just some of the highlights that NASA has as they collected pictures from all around the world of what people were actually able to see. Some were partial, some were full. They're through special cameras, obviously, because you're not looking directly at the sun. So that's pretty cool. You don't need to attach that in your notebook. If you really want to, you can. If you really want to, you can do this. Click the link. You just right click, copy, go back to your interactive notebook, and you don't have to do this. Like I said, highlight that and do paste, and now it has a link to the article right there. But I'm giving you the article. So the last thing you've got to do here, before we do that page, is sorry. Let me zoom this in a little bit more. Let me get out of the way. So it tells you to draw a picture of the eclipse and upload it below. I got to get myself out of the way. I am totally in the way. There we go. So you can either draw it on a piece of paper, upload a photo and stick it in here, which is a lot of work, or you can just use the shapes thing. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to shapes and make a circle and just draw a little circle here. Oops. Okay, take my circle and scooch it over. Then I'm going to go back to, and then remember we can fill it. So I'm going to fill this. I'm just going to make it gray like the moon. And then I'm going to go back over here to shapes and I'm going to get there's like a little sliver here. Okay, and I'm going to make a little sliver. Now, clearly it's facing the wrong way, but you see this little thing up here? It allows you to take it and swoosh it around, turn it, whatever. I'm going to place it because it was about here. I'm going to have to make it a little bit bigger so it fills the space. And it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I just want you to give it a try. If you'd rather hand draw it and attach it and, upload it, that's fine. And then, I need to make this be yellow. So again, you go up here to the little paint color thing and make it yellow. And it's not perfect, but it should be similar to what this picture here is showing. So yeah, this picture is showing this is what our view was in Dallas. And so this is similar to that picture. Okay. And then the last page, this one's pretty, I'm going to minimize this a little bit more. You've got pictures of eclipses here. Which one is which one is showing? So this first picture is, remember when we were learning about eclipses, they call this the diamond effect because it looks like a diamond ring. Here's the band of the ring, and this is the diamond. That's like the last few seconds right before its full totality as that last little bead. So you're just going to click diamond ring effect and slide it in here. Okay. This is going to be a total I think I'm missing some words. That's weird. Okay. Okay. This is my total lunar eclipse is the red. Remember, it turns red. I think we're missing a total solar eclipse. Where is it? Okay, I might just have to make a text box. Okay, the partial solar eclipse is going to be right here. The partial lunar eclipse is going to be right here because you can see it's partially, like the total lunar, it's all red. For the partial lunar, it's just a little bit red. And then, this is the annular solar eclipse. That's right. Okay, it's not considered a total because it didn't fully cover everything. That's right. This is where, because it has to do with the distance of where the moon is in its orbit, it's not quite completely lined up. So you still see more, you're seeing more than just the corona here. You're seeing a ring still of the sun. Okay, and I think that's it. We're not going to get into galaxies, other objects, and expansion of the universe, but that's okay. So then again, after you've done these pages, it's just 3 pages. It's really simple. You'll submit it up into this assignment. Please submit it. Please attach it. Everybody say it out loud. I will attach my interactive notebook. Say it again. I will attach my interactive. We are going to be 30 for 30. I just feel it. I just feel it. It's good. It's good feeling. You guys are amazing. You can do this. Okay. That's all I got. Get this finished. Get this turned in today. Today's Wednesday, right? So this would be a good day since there's not much assigned for science, is to make sure you're catching up on your calendar, because you should have 2 weeks of it completed, and you might go ahead and start. Oh, wait, tomorrow. Yeah, Thursday, I'm going to post the Google document where you can start answering those questions. But if you have the paper printed out, just go ahead and start getting all those questions answered. Just go ahead and get ahead. So that way, tomorrow, all you got to do is type those answers into the Google document. And Friday, you'll just be uploading a picture. That'll be the last thing you do on Friday, is just turn in your moon project. So we'll see you guys at the Zoom on Friday.